Hi everybody, my name is Max and I'm with Ready Set Train. We're starting a new series of videos on loose leash walking. So today we're going to talk about the behavior of finish. If you've been watching our basic behavior series of videos, we're going to follow a similar pattern for teaching a new behavior. We're going to start with a process called luring. With luring, we take a treat, we put it to the dog's nose, and we move it nice and slow. And you can see the dog is going to follow that food around if that treat is stuck to their nose like a magnet. We don't want to drag it out fast because, as you can see, Icy thinks I threw it on the ground. They lose that food. So moving the treat very slowly is what we want to do. For our finish behavior, what our goal is to get the dog to return to heel position on our left or on our right side, depending upon which side you walk your dog on. Today we're going to do the left. So a finish is good for loose leash walking, and that's why it's in our loose leash walking series of videos, because our dog will get out in front of us a lot when they start walking on a leash, when they're not sure where they're supposed to go. So it's nice if we can proactively teach them a behavior to just come back to our side without having to pull the dog back every single time. This is also beneficial for things like polite greetings with people, stay. So you can also branch out with this behavior and use it in other areas as well. How do we start teaching it? So again, we're going to do our process of luring. We take the treat, we put it to the dog's nose, and our end goal is that Icy is going to come back into heel position on my left side. So you should, before you do the finish, watch our intro video on leash mechanics with loose leash walking. So we'll put a link to that video somewhere up or below me. But pay attention to that first, because I'm not going to go over leash mechanics in this video, but we will talk about that in the previous one. How do we teach this behavior? We're going to put that treat to Icy's nose, and then we're going to slowly start to bring that treat back until her head is kind of right next to, in my case, my right leg or my left leg. So when Icy's head is at my left leg, I take a step back with the leg that is closest to the dog. I turn my hand around, so now the treat is facing her, and I take one or two steps forward, and then I give her the reward. So when you take those steps forward, it's going to straighten the dog out and make them line up right next to you. So I'm going to do it a couple more times, and I'll slowly speed it up. So treat right to the dog's nose. Icy's head is at my left leg. I take a step back. I turn the treat around. I take one or two steps forward. I give the reward at my side. I'm going to do one more, and we're going to do like the fluid motion of it. Icy. Actually, we'll wait a second for Icy to finish choking on her food. Bloopers. Okay. Do one more, full speed, maybe if Icy can chew. Are we finally okay? Okay. Nope. Okay, I think she's done dying. So we're going to do one more full speed. I put the treat to her nose, take that step back, turn it around, reward at her side. So this is how we start to get the finish behavior. The next step, just like all the other behaviors that we've taught, is to get the food out of our hand. So we hold our hand in the same way. We move at the same speed. I can even show Icy I don't have a treat. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to do that same motion. Icy. Take that step back, turn her around. Good. Then reward from the opposite hand. I'll do one more. We're doing this at kind of lightning speed here. We're speeding this process up. You would normally do a lot more repetition than what we are doing, but for the purposes of our video, we just want to show you all the steps. So again, no treats in my hand. Icy. Do that motion. Turn her around. Good. Reward at my side. So the final step is to add a word. When your dog is reliably following your hand every single time without having food, we start to add a word to this. So I'm going to say the word finish, but you could choose whatever you want. Get ready, return, heel, whatever you want to say. So no treats in my hand. I say the word first, so I'll get Icy back in front of me here. Icy. I would say finish. Wait a second. Do the hand motion. Good. And then reward her at my side. If Icy stays next to me, I can just pivot and go in front of her. I'll say the word again. Icy, finish. Do the hand motion. Good. Get her to go to my side. So this is how you teach a finish behavior. You'll use it a lot when you start loose leash walking. So again, be sure to watch our full series of loose leash walking videos. We're going to have a lot of other exercises that you can practice with your dog. You can also follow us on our YouTube channel, so make sure you subscribe. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and if you are interested in getting dog training in the Toledo area, go to our website, www.readysettraindogs.com. Thanks so much.